Hi. Happy Friday. We are this close to. Oh my God. Oh my God. I almost said Thanksgiving. I'm not well. I am not well. I had oral surgery yesterday. And you know me, I'm a wuss. I had a crown, but that's invasive. That was intense. A drill in your mouth for an extended period of time and so many steps to it. Ah. Hi, Liam. A reminder, I'm Perez Hilton, the queen of all media, and I normally do this every weekday, but let me. I'm gonna switch it to member only. Well, you know what? Screw it. It's a little. Well, I'm so not well. Hey, Tanya Beth, I haven't seen you in forever. I haven't even decided yet what I'm gonna do next week. You know me. Oh shoot. I am a workaholic, and I also have anxiety issues and like OCD, and I'm afraid to take any time off next week, but I'm going to, I think. Or maybe I'll come and do quicker episodes. Hey, OG Bride of Chucky. I just don't want to lose any members because, this is the first year that I have really been consistently live on YouTube every day. I didn't do this last holiday season. Hey, OG Bride of Chucky. What do any of you also are you members of other people that are like regular live streamers here? That what do they take like a holiday schedule? Like what do they do? Like, I want to take 2 weeks off, but then I would feel like I can't. So maybe let's just play it by ear. Let's just play it by ear, and maybe I'll pop in next week sometimes. And if I do, it might be a little bit loosey-goosey. It might be, it might be shorter, and it might be like less show. It might just be like chatting, kind of like what I'm going to do today. I do have some things to talk about today, including a Taylor Swift exclusive, which I will get to. But I have to thank the Vegas Golden Knights, even though I was not feeling well because I went to the dentist yesterday. Actually, you know what? Everything happens for a reason. I was so traumatized after getting the crown yesterday because they also pump you with like anesthetics, right? Hey, D, or like whatever it is that getting a cavity is very different from a crown. Hey, Adam, like I just felt so out of it after my crown yesterday. It must be a much stronger anesthetic or whatever they use, thankfully, because they literally have a drill in your mouth. And like now I still actually I haven't even taken a look. Can you see anything? Okay, I think it's the same color. They have a temporary crown in. Anyway, sorry, my brain is all funky today. And I can't stop licking the side of my mouth because there's still some cement there. I thought they were supposed to remove or gunk or whatever it is they use to adhere the temporary crown to. Like, there's still some here. Anyways, oh wow, OG Bride of Chucky. Anyways, I came home yesterday from the dentist and I was out of it. I took like a 2-hour nap. And I'm glad that happened because my follow-up was supposed to be December 31st. And I have a gig in Vegas that night. I'm hosting here at Aqua at Resorts World, which, by the way, Hannah Marie, if you guys don't have any plans and you're going to be in Vegas and you want to celebrate and ring in the new year with me, come. LV2025.com for all the details. It's a 7-course tasting extravaganza. There's even a caviar course, very fancy. LV2025.com. So I didn't even do it. I'm not gonna lie, because I don't lie. I was gonna say I reached out to them. I didn't reach out to them. In my stupor yesterday, like, because I was only gonna nap for 30 minutes after I got home from the dentist, because I didn't feel well. After I woke up from that 30-minute nap, I texted my sister who works with me and I said, please reach out to the dentist and see if they can reschedule my appointment for the follow-up to put the crown in and remove the temporary from the 31st of December to earlier, like the 30th, if possible. So fingers crossed, because I don't want to be out of it on the 31st. But anyways, despite all of that, I went to the Vegas Golden Knights game last night and I was part of the game. I got to not honk the siren, but I got to wind up the siren. Hey, Holly, it just says Prince Street Pizza. I got to wind up the siren, and what made it the most special of all is I took my kids with me. And my kids were literally up there on camera, on the big screen, and it's moments like that that I keep pushing myself as hard as I do, because I'm 20 years into my career. I'm 20 years into my career. And I'm just so grateful that I'm still able to provide for my family and also provide, not just financially, but provide them with awesome experiences like going to a hockey game and being part of a hockey game. So thank you to Andrew and everybody that is involved in the Vegas Golden Knights. We had the most magical evening, even though it was a school night and they were up past their bedtime. Anyways, thank you, Dee. All right. Here's a little tea. I don't want to be I'm not a stalker. Okay. Hey, Swedish mom. I'm about to talk about Sweden. I am not a stalker. I'm just informed. My sources tell me that just before that big party that Travis threw for Taylor Swift, she was not with him in Kansas City. I mean, she was, I don't know the exact time frame. Let me look up what my source told me. Let me see here. Here we go. Oh, no, after. Okay. Oh, okay. I got it. Okay, after the party, I got my time frame mixed up. So, I don't know exactly when the Taylor party was, but at some point over the last 2 weeks, Taylor Swift has been in Sweden for about 5 days. Her tour is wrapped. You know why? And this is verified. We've been tracking her plane. No, if Taylor Swift is in Sweden, it's because she's working with Max Martin. Max Martin, musical mastermind. Responsible for not just some of the biggest pop hits of all time, but also responsible for some of Taylor Swift's biggest songs as well. I would argue that Taylor's biggest era was 1989. That was peak Taylor pop brilliance. You know, Wildest Dreams, Blank Space, Shake It Off, Style, Out of the Woods. Like, I could go on and on. And they haven't worked together since then because they did have a falling out, Erica. They had a falling out, and the rumor was they had a falling out because of guy ego BS. Max Martin did not want to give Taylor producing credits on the songs, just songwriting credits. And she didn't like that, so she stopped working with him. Seems like if the rumors are true, that the reason she was there in Sweden for a week was working with Max. But that surprised me because I thought for sure that Taylor was going to take some time off. But no. And actually, what one of my fellow Taylor hardcore Swifties speculated is that Taylor's actually working now ahead of time, like doing whatever she's doing so that when Travis's season is off, that they could have more time together. Okay, cool. I'm excited for that. Also, speaking of Taylor Swift, her former frenemy, Katy Perry, released an extended version of her album that flopped with 4 new songs. And I listened to one of those songs. It's called Okay. And it's okay. Okay, it's actually cute. It's like a solid B. It's way better than Woman's World. It's a B. It's a solid B. It's not a hit, but for being a bonus track, like I really like it. It's sweet. It's an uplifting, inspiring anthem, pure pop. That's a good point, Swedish Mom. So, yeah, check that song out, Okay, by Katy Perry. Also, some Real Housewives tea. Hey, Lori. Mwah. Turns out that before Mauricio was spotted in Colorado making out with that model, he had recently been dating another woman who dumped him. So he's been having the best time. Like, let me tell y'all, Mauricio Umansky is such a catch because he's hot and loaded. I need me a Mauricio. Oh, I need me a hot rich man. Thank you, Anna Marie. Also, speaking of Housewives tea, Karen from Real Housewives of Potomac has been found guilty of DUI. Let me see what she faces. She might not be returning to Bravo, but so funny. They released body camera footage, and she told the arresting officer, oh, she hasn't been sentenced yet. That's why. Okay. She faces 2 years. Oh, look at that. Thank you. She told the arresting officer, I'm lit. Things not to tell a police officer if you get pulled. First of all, don't drive drunk. Hello. There's no reason. There's no need. Call a Lyft, call an Uber. And the craziest thing is her statement. Have you guys read her statement? Her lawyer released the following statement saying, although we are disappointed in the jury's verdict, we, of course, respect their decision and appreciate their time hearing our case. We continue to reserve Mrs. Huger's right to an appeal and intend to fully pursue justice on her behalf. We appreciate your support and prayers for Mrs. Huger and her family at this time. Oops. Sucks for her. J-Lo T. Is she pissed her name was mentioned in the Diddy lawsuit? I'm sure it is. I'm sure she was. I'm sure she is. Jesus, I'm such a mess today. That's funny, Chucky. Her second DUI, Osfly girl? Oh my God. What a mess. Hopefully they throw the book at her. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. What else? That's all I've got today. I mean, Liam Payne, I don't want to rehash that. I made a video about it. I'll say this about the video that I made about Liam Payne earlier. I'm inclined to believe that his friend, Roger, his former manager, is telling the truth. Roger submitted legal documents to the judge claiming that over the last year and a half, Liam had to be hospitalized multiple times and resuscitated, nearly died multiple times from overdoses. He even mentioned cities where this happened in Milan. Like, isn't it crazy? Like, when you're an A-lister, you can score substances wherever in the world you go to. And the guy claims that Liam, over the last year and a half, was even dabbling or was even abusing the H, heroin. Ay. Sad. But, those details, he was at that hospital then, he was there, that's stuff that could easily be verified. So I don't believe he would make that up. That could easily be verified or debunked. What else? Lizzo talking about all of the lawsuits. My mom's still tired from her trip to Miami. Osfly girl. Oh, Chucky. Amazing that you've been able to, master that. Sobriety is really hard. I feel bad for them too, Holly. Excusez-moi. Good night, Swedish mom. I appreciate you. All right, I appreciate you all. Next week, maybe I'll pop in, maybe not. And if I do, it'll be shorter, kind of like today. Have a wonderful, beautiful, deserved break and Christmas. And I appreciate you all so much. And thank you for understanding if I take some time off next week for the holidays. Okay? Hopefully, if you're a member, you got notifications turned on. Oh no, I post a lot of videos. Maybe don't turn notifications on. What am I gonna do? I'm sorry. Maybe I'll take some time off. Maybe not. I don't know. All right. I love you. Have a wonderful weekend. Till I see you next, whenever that is. Bye.